Okay. So folks, what I will do now, I will give you a quick demonstration of the encryption before I switch to this cloud HSM. Okay, so now these are the services which are available in our AWS. Now KMS will take a lot of time. We are going to have one demonstration on KMS as well. I need to explain you. But if the basic concept, whatever we have learned so far, the symmetric key, the public key, private key, the digital signature, if those concepts are clear to you, then understanding AWS KMS will be very simple process for you. Now what I will do, I will just go to my second device to give you the demonstration of encryption. Just give me a minute. I will start that machine, virtual machine. I will be using my Windows 10 to give you quick demonstration of encryption. I will just show the inbuilt tools here, okay? And one added tool is also there, which I have already installed on my computer. I will show you that third-party tool also. I have to give permission, no permission to share. Just hold on. Okay. So I have shared my second device. So let us talk about the inbuilt encryption first. Okay. So if you remember yesterday, we have created two users on this computer, right? User 1 as well as user 2. So right now I have logged on with the administrator user, that is the IE user. Okay. So what I will do, I will just go to this E drive, which is already there. And let me create one folder. Let's say data. And let me create one file. And let us assume that this is very confidential data. Okay, folks. So what this IE user has done, he has created one folder in this E drive. Okay, data folder and one file. Now let me just go to that user 2. Okay, just hold on. I have to reset the password of that user. I just have forgotten that password. So how to reset the password? I will again log on with my administrator user. I'll go to computer management. Local user. And this is user 2. Because I have myself set the policy, I have to use complex and big password. Okay, fine. Now let me go to that user 2. Okay, hold on. Let me go to some other user. Again, the problem will be same, I guess. I don't remember password of any person. Okay, so I have logged on with that user 1. Now let us see how secure the data of that administrator is who has created it in the E drive, right? Just hold on. Okay, now try to understand that IE user has created data, right? Data folder in E drive and one file. Now this is the different user who is using the same computer. So if he goes to that, he is having access to it. Okay. He is having access to the data which is created by that different user. So now that IE user wants to achieve confidentiality. He doesn't want any user to access the data which is created by him. Okay, now let us achieve that. Okay, now see the default nature of Windows operating system. Now this is the E drive, okay, in which that user has created the folder. Now the first question is why that user 1 was able to see the data folder created by this user. That goes to the permission. Now this is the E drive. So if you just go to the properties of this E drive and if you go to security, see, in Windows, all the authenticated users are having read and execute list folder contents and read permission. So this is at the drive level. So if you go to this folder now, and if you go to the properties of this folder and security tab, you will see these users are having this permission. And that was the reason why that user was able to see the data created by this user, because that user is having this inbuilt permission, right? So we are going to come here later on. But now see, these are the inherited permission. It cannot be changed from here. It cannot be changed from here. We will come here later on. But now how that user is going to achieve the confidentiality? He can encrypt this folder. Now how? He will just right click it, go to properties, and here in general tab, in attributes, you get this advanced tab. So there are two options. Either you can compress or you can encrypt. So in Windows, there is limitation. Either the data can be compressed or it can be encrypted. Both the attributes cannot be applied simultaneously. So what is our requirement now? We want to encrypt the data. So I will select this encrypt and OK. I will click the option apply. Now it is asking me question, apply changes to this folder only or apply changes to this folder, subfolder or file. So definitely I am going to select the second option. But can anybody tell me what is the difference between these two options? Apply changes to this folder only and apply changes to this folder, subfolders and file. What is the difference? Yes? Your answer can be wrong, no problem. Try to give the answer. Nobody? Any guess?
Second option.
Yeah, definitely. Second option is a secure one. But what is my question? Yeah, Lucky has given me the answer folder. What is it, Lucky? Folder and internal folders of that folder. Okay. Now let me try to, yeah, you are very close to that answer. But let me give you the clear difference between first option and the second option. Now what will happen if I select the first option? If I select apply changes to this folders only, if I select this option, that data folder will get encrypted. Even the file inside that folder will get encrypted. Okay. But later on, if I create some new files or folders, or maybe I have copied some new files or folders in that folder, that will not get encrypted. Got it? And if I select this option, apply changes to this folder, subfolders and files, whatever data is there currently in that folder, that surely will get encrypted. But later on, if I create some new files or folders, or maybe I have copied some files or folders inside it, even those will get encrypted. That is the difference. And that's why second option is the secure one. Let me select it. This is symmetric encryption basically. Okay. So fine. So I have encrypted this folder. So the person who has encrypted this folder will definitely have access to it. Even you can see that lock here. Okay. The lock to the file. But because this user has encrypted it, the encryption key is associated with this user. You need not give that key separately. It is associated with your account. Fine. Now what I will do, I will go to that user one again. Now, key drive. Data folder, yes, it is accessible. But when I click on this file now, it is giving me, you do not have permission to open this file. Okay. So see, this is what is happening. But I do not want that user even to open this folder. Now see, now that user one is at least able to open this folder, although he is not able to access the files. Okay, I want to restrict that as well. He should not be able to double click or open that folder. Okay, so let us achieve that as well. Now let me go back to the first user again who has created that folder. So that is IE user. Okay, now see. Now what this user can do. Now we know why that user is able to open this folder, because of this permission. Modify. The user, all the users on this system are having permission to modify, read and execute list folder content, and that is the reason I want to change this permission. But this is the inherited permission. So this is the permission which is coming to this folder from this E drive, and this is the inheritance. So now what we will do, we will stop this inheritance. So how? In security, in advanced tab, I will just disable this inheritance. Remove all inherited permission from this object. Okay, now see, now nobody has access. So if I just click OK over here, I will completely lose this folder. Okay, at least I should give myself some permission. So what I will do, I will go to this edit, add, advanced, find now. Let me use that IE user who is the owner, right? And this is full control permission. See what that user has done. That user has removed all the inherited permission, and only the owner of that folder is having the full control permission. See, so we have used access control list as well as the encryption to achieve our purpose. Now let us see. Let me go back to that first user again. A drive, data folder. And now see, you currently don't have permission to access this folder. So if I click continue, it is going to ask me the password of that user who is having that permission. Okay, IE user. So definitely that second user is not having that password, and now he will not be able to access. So see, this is how I have protected my data on the Windows machine. Okay, so what we will do now, we'll have a break, and after the break, I will show you how to encrypt the drive, maybe the removable drive or some other drive onto this computer. I will also elaborate you the use of one tool. The name of the tool is Crypt tool. So I have already installed this tool onto this computer. Let me show it quickly then. Okay. So see, now let us see how to use the third party tool to achieve the encryption. Now for this, what I will do, now I have already logged on with this user, and this user is user 1. Okay, I have logged on with the user 1. So what I will do, I will create one file here. And let us assume this is a very confidential data, and this user wants to encrypt this file now. So using some tool, how it is possible. So this is a freely downloadable tool. You can use it. Download it, Crypt tool. So I want to encrypt the file. So I will select file, open. Which file? It is created on my desktop, ABC. Let me select it. I will go to the option encrypt. This is the original file. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is written there. So I will go to encrypt, decrypt option. Now see, which encryption method you want to go for? Symmetric, classical, symmetric, modern, asymmetric, or hybrid. So all the options are possible. Let me go to modern symmetric. Let me use this AES algorithm, Advanced Encryption Standard. So it is going to use 128-bit key, and let me encrypt that file. So this is the encrypted version. Okay, so let me save this file, maybe using this default name on the desktop. Okay, now see, this is the original file. and this is the encrypted file. Okay, this is the encrypted. So nobody will be able to open this file. Now, let us say this is the file I want to send to the receiver as an email attachment or something. Okay, so I will not send this original file. I will send you this file. So now how the receiver will decrypt it? Now again, the receiver should use the same algorithm. Doesn't matter which tool he is using. We are interested in the same algorithm now, right? So I have to use the same algorithm using this tool. So I will select file, open, and I will select all files, because see, it is the binary coded file. Okay, it will not be available with all files with the text file option. So I have selected this file. Now you know this is the encrypted one. Open, and now I will go to encrypt decrypt. Again, I will use the same algorithm AES, same bits, and this time I will click the option decrypt and see I got access to my original data. So third-party tools can also be used to encrypt and decrypt. So we'll have a break now, and after the break, I will show you how to encrypt the entire drive maybe. Okay, even the hard disk can be encrypted, but I will not do that because this is my virtual machine. I will need lot of time, but at least I will show you what if I want to encrypt this particular drive. I will log in with the administrator user, and I will not necessary that I should be administrator definitely, but I will log in with that user, and then I will show you how to encrypt that drive. Okay, folks. So see you after 20 minutes now. 15 minutes break, and you are also going to go for your attendance. Okay, so I will see you after 20 minutes. Any question before we go for break? Okay then. See you after 20 minutes. Thank you.